Okay, hello everyone. Here's Hephalump, your caster for today, and I'm gonna be casting the game between Black Manta and Maniac Buff Weakside. I'm gonna be casting in English, so sorry for all the stuttering I will be doing during the cast, and I hope you enjoyed the games. As for now, we can see that Kale and Eloy are banned, so Eloy ban is probably gone because of the top lane of Black Manta is playing a lot of Eloy. And then Kale is also a top lane ban towards the enemy of Maniac buff weak side. Then we've got also Volibear, Ziggs and Karma banned. Let's see how are the teams going to play the games. And Syndra is banned as well right now, so the first pick of Black Manta is actually Maokai. I think they might have stolen it off the jungler from that other team actually, because he has played a lot of it lately. So let's see what's going to happen now. What can the Maniac buff weak side pick against the Maokai? What are they planning to do? And the first pick from them is gonna be Ezreal for the AD carry, and then they probably should pick the support to Ezreal. That's an honest opinion. So let's see if they do that, or if they pick something else, maybe to counter Maokai and give more chances to pick for other lanes. They pick Victor for mid probably. Yes, that's a Victor mid. So let's see how it's gonna Black Manta an answer to that. That's a Sivir AD carry and probably Akali in mid lane. Akali is widely known to be played into Victor because she can easily hide in the shroud whenever they want to trade. So right now the third pick of Maniac buff weak side is going to be rather like, from my opinion, I would rather pick something into that Maokai actually. But oh, that's a support from Maniac buff weak side. That's Nautilus as real bot lane into Sivir. And Yumi is banned. No one likes the cat, I guess. So we will see how the game is gonna go. That's Aatrox ban. Aatrox is a very strong top laner lately, so no wonder that's a ban to be contested. And that's a Zilean ban as well. Zilean is kind of good actually with Sivir, so that's a very good ban into this lane. Let's see what else is going to pick the Maniac buff weak side. Will they leave the top lane as the last pick, or will they pick it now? That's probably a Kindred. Yes, that's a Kindred jungle, so they left the top lane as the last pick. Jhin is being covered, but I don't think he's gonna be played. It's rather just a hover. So the last two to pick for a Black Manta is support and jungle. And that's another AP for the side of Black Manta, I think. Oh, that's Renata Glask for the team of Black Manta. Renata is and was very good pick at the how's it called? How was it called actually? Wards in League. And that's a Mordekaiser as well for the jungle, I guess. So Black Manta is looking very strong for now. They've got the potential to get a good team fights as well as single out every enemy. So we will see how it goes. And that's a Gwen into Maokai as well. Really good pick due to Gwen's getting bonus armor and magic resist during her W. Well, both teams look like they want to fight early, so it's going to be a lot of fights there. That's actually a Maokai jungle, okay. Well, the game is starting in 30 seconds, then we will have to wait another 3 minutes. So during this time, I will leave you and we will wait for the game to start. The next time you hear my voice is gonna be in 3 minutes when the game is about to start. The left and right side of the jungle of Black Manta, on the other hand, Black Manta doesn't have that much vision on the MWS side jungle. They've got only one ward next to mid lane and that's all they have. MWS really plays well with the vision. There's a Mordekaiser again trying to kill the Nautilus. Nautilus flashes away and now both supports have no flash. There's Kinred, Victor, Ezreal and Nautilus against Mordekaiser who tries to fight them. Mordekaiser is going down. No, he flashed away, he's alive. He survived. So we have traded, like they have traded flash from Mordekaiser for flash from Nautilus that has also a Hex Flash, so that's not really big loss. And Kindred tries to find Mordekaiser by himself. She ults, and I don't think she will be able to get it. She is trying to flash away, but that doesn't help. Renata ults away to save the rest of her team from being collapsed on. And Akali actually fights Nautilus 1v1 now. Nautilus lived by the slinch of health. What a lucky guy he is. I think the Protobolt hasn't fully hit. It has hit the wall. Black Manta is looking now for the Victor. Victor tries to recall, but will he be able to? No, he will not. He is being spotted by the sapling of Maokai and being stunned right now. 4 people of Black Manta against a Victor. They want to contribute the kill to Sivir and she gets it. Mordekaiser is right now side laning on bot lane, so I think the next contest is gonna be actually the Baron from the Black Manta. We will see how will the MWS respond to that. There's a Hex Flash over the wall into Renata Glass from Nautilus, but he's left alone. There's also a good disengage ult, as well as ult from Ezreal from mid lane, but he's now to be contested. He hasn't been running from the start, so he might be caught. There's ultimate from Sivir and ultimate from Maokai. He's being chased down, stunned, and he's dead. There's Gwen teleporting top lane as well, fighting Mordekaiser right now. Mordekaiser has stacked his 3 auto hits and they are fighting each other, as well as Kindred to be contested. There's teleport from Victor. Kindred is dead, as well as Nautilus following her right after. Victor tries to help him. He kills Akali, but Nautilus still goes down. Victor is gonna be next on the line. Renata and Maokai are fighting the Victor, but I think Victor might run away from Maokai because he has not enough damage right now. But we will see. No, Victor falls down to Maokai. Well played from the Black Manta team actually. There's another 4 kills from them and Gwen is being completely lost on bot lane. Cannot respond to the cry of help from her team because Mordekaiser unless would push whole bot lane by himself. Mordekaiser steals the blue buff from red side team and I think he spotted the pink ward. Yes, he has spotted the pink ward there. So he will take the pink ward and keep pushing on bot lane. On the other hand, Gwen is trying to... Kindred has started to do the Baron. That's a cheeky Baron, but BLM knows how to respond. They are responding right now, so the Baron has to be stopped from the team of MWS. So right now we're gonna see Black Manta contesting to the Baron. They really want to fight that. They really want the Baron. They will try to fight for it, and Gwen is also coming. That's gonna be a first 5 versus 5 fight in this game. Mordekaiser and Akali are being really hit. And Baron goes down for the team of Black Manta, and Kindred is dead. She has died in her ultimate, I think. It hasn't gone down completely. Now the whole red team is being routed. Victor is dying to Maokai, and Maokai has killed the Victor. Now Gwen is on the hills running towards the bot lane. But Black Manta is looking like they want to close the game right now. Sivir and Renata are pushing mid lane. They will get one tower at least, and Maokai has went towards the dragon. And now Renata is recalling as well as Sivir, and Akali is pushing top, Mordekaiser is pushing bot, and Maokai is doing the dragon meanwhile, so that's gonna be the first dragon and the sole point for Black Manta. As well as Black Manta is leading by 10,000 gold right now. They have really shown up what they are made of. As the vice champions of the last tournament, they are. Well, if we look at the items, Mordekaiser has 3.5 items completed already. And Maokai also has 3 items on himself. Akali has only 2 and a stopwatch, but that still doesn't mean she's less of a threat. And here Victor tries to poke the Mordekaiser. There's 3 top. They are fighting the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser ults Victor. Now Victor is in the Mordekaiser ult. He cannot run. I think Victor will go down. And now Mordekaiser against 2. Maokai is coming. Mordekaiser is still fighting. Kindred is running away. They are gonna get rooted. And Kindred is dead, as well as Nautilus. That's perfect 2v3 from the side of Black Manta. Now Ezreal is defending alone mid lane. He's going to go down to Sivir. Sivir is chasing him down relentlessly, but no, she fell back to the inhibitor. They are pushing mid. The game is looking like it's gonna be closed out. The Gwen is trying to kill Sivir with her ultimate, but she missed the second hit, so unfortunately she's not gonna be able to. Akali is pushing bot lane and Sivir is gonna help her. That's all 3 inhibitors are gonna be down for the team of Black Manta. And they look like they want to close up the game. They've got 2 seconds until Victor, 1 second until Nautilus. Now they are all spawning. Let's see if it's gonna be the end. The Nexus is open. And Black Manta has won the first game. What a game it was. Very perfectly played from Black Manta. So right now I'm gonna be off and see you in the game 2. And here we go, the second game of Black Manta versus MWS. Now MWS is on the blue side and Black Manta is playing the red side. Karma and Volibear are the first ban from the both teams, so we will see how it goes. Last time Illaoi was banned and now she's banned as well. The Maniac buff weakside is really afraid of the top lane of Black Manta, of his Illaoi overall. And Ziggs is also banned again, so it might be that we will see very similar drafts this time. Syndra is also banned, and this time Maokai is also being banned, so Black Manta is not going to play Maokai, but they are also not gonna let Maokai to be played by the MWS team. Kindred is being played again for the MWS. Seems like they really enjoyed the pick, but they couldn't find a good use of her in the last game. But this time that they are not gonna play into Maokai, she might be having a little better of a game here. So how will the Black Manta respond? They are taking Sivir again for the AD carry. And is that gonna be Renata Sivir again on bot lane? They are hoping to find the Ezreal bot lane again, maybe, in the enemy team? Or are they gonna pick Mordekaiser? Because Linus has really shown up that the Mordekaiser in his hand is still as good as his Illaoi. But no, that's a Hecarim for the jungle, I believe. So they still plan to shut down Kinred very early on in the game. Now, Maniac Buff Weakside is thinking of what to pick for the second pick right now, so they are hovering Fiddlestick, but I don't think that's gonna be a thing. That's a Varus, probably the AD carry Varus, but that still might be the AP Varus mid. There is also a chance that's gonna be played. And the other pick for the MWS side is gonna be probably, I would say, maybe a top lane. They might pick a top lane, but no, that's a support. That's another Nautilus for MWS as well. And here we have Renata Glask for the side of BLM again. So that's the second Renata Sivir they are gonna be playing. So what is Black Manta gonna ban this time? They are left with mid lane and top lane. They are banning Kayle again. Yes, Kayle was banned last time, but she was banned in the first ban phase. And this time she's being banned in the second one. Now that the buff supports are picked, I don't think the Yuumi is gonna be banned as well, so we will see what ban do MWS plan to do. That's an Akali stolen away from the hands of the Black Manta mid laner. We could have seen in last game that she was very deadly weapon in his hand, and there's a Victor ban as well. In the last ban from the side of MWS is going to be a Mordekaiser, so they are really afraid of that Mordekaiser top. Let's see, that's an Azir mid lane for the Black Manta team. Let's see, I haven't ever seen them playing Azir mid lane, so it's gonna be something very interesting right now. And that's a Veigar into Azir. As far as I know, Veigar is a very stable pick for the mid lane of MWS. Like one of his pocket picks, I would say. And Aatrox has been left during the pick and ban phase, so he's being contested right now. And that's an Aatrox as well for the top lane. So we've got Varus, Nautilus bot lane, and there's a Kled! Kled into Aatrox. Let's see how it is gonna be played out. Both teams really look like they really want to fight again. On the other hand, like MWS has a really scaling team. If the game goes late game, it might end up pretty hard to win for Black Manta. Let's see if Black Manta can again show up their dominance on the Rift and destroy the enemy team very early on, or are they gonna struggle this time? Well, right now I'm gonna leave you guys for the 3 minutes that we're gonna wait for the caster time for me to join the replay game. So let's see. We'll see each other in 3 minutes, and now bye. And here we go, the game 2, Black Manta versus Maniac Buff Weakside. The first game was won by Black Manta very hardly. They have literally won the game by a mile, leading by 11,000 gold. And let's see, has Maniac Buff Weakside thought about what have they done wrong in the last game, and are they gonna play a bit better this time? Do they have a better game plan, or is Black Manta gonna lead the whole game again? As we can see, the positioning is almost exactly same like the last game, and there's a ward from the blue team on the bottom side of the river, and the red team has warded the bottom side of the river in the middle, right ahead of the Drake. And there's the first stack from Veigar on his Q, so Veigar has already collected 1 AP here. Very cheeky he is. As we can see, Kinred is going to probably start red buff, as well as Hecarim is starting around blue. So they will both path towards top lane again. Let's see if this time it's gonna be the Maniac Buff Weakside to kill the top lane, or Is it gonna end up the same way? Or maybe they won't kill each other for a longer time this time. Everything might happen. The blue team is trying to probably cheese their bot lane a little bit, but the Black Manta is taking it the safe route, so there won't be any fight bot lane. Veigar is slowly stacking himself on mid lane, and I think that might be their plan. And there is a fight on bot lane. Sivir has been cut, and there is a little trade up. Health on AD carry against the health on support. I think that MWS has went out of it a little bit better. We can also notice that Renata is running heal, meanwhile Sivir is running cleanse. So there is a heal from the side of the Black Manta, but MWS has put down the exhaust there. Kled is playing really aggressively on top, not letting Aatrox to get level 2 here. And he's got hit by a tower, so his Scar is on really low HP, he might fall off her anytime. Let's see if the Aatrox wants to fight. So, Kindred has started from the blue buff side, from the bot side, so she's buffing towards bot lane. And Hecarim is doing his red buff now, cracks, and gonna buff top again. Hecarim is moving towards the enemy jungle to check out the buffs and cooldowns, so he will know what to do and where the enemy jungler is. He also puts up a very good ward up in the jungle of theirs. Also, he's doing the crack, but this time Kindred will manage to get her first stack on the crab on the river. So she's going to be a little bit more ahead than she was in the last game, where she couldn't find the stacks so easily. She's also hovering over mid lane, just like Hecarim is, but Hecarim has been warded, and he also has spotted the ward. He still moves around the top jungle of the blue team, so I think he plans to tower dive the Aatrox very soon. But Aatrox has warded defensively as if he was sniffing him out there. There's some trading going on mid lane, but that's not a biggie for both teams, since both of the teams don't really since blue team doesn't really want to fight that much. They want to let the Veigar scale to get as much AP as he can, so he might be able to one-shot one of the carries of the Black Manta. And Veigar is still being poked down. Also, the bot lane of Black Manta is pushing a little bit, so they might be planning to recall soon. But there's a fight going on, and Sivir has been chunked down by a lot of health. Renata is being caught. There's a fight going on, and Varus has all the stacks on his lethal tempo, so he's got the bonus range. Nautilus is on low HP. Renata is using her E. Renata is down. No! That's the Varus who went down. Renata has perfectly used and utilized her revive. Now Kindred is on the bot lane. That's a 2v2 again. But Hecarim is also moving towards bot. Renata is being fought. Sivir is flashing towards the Hecarim. Hecarim contests the Nautilus, and Nautilus is gonna probably go down. Yes, that's 2 kills for the Black Manta and only 1 for the side of MWS. Now Sivir and Hecarim are gonna push the bot lane, so Sivir can safely return to the base with the gold she's collected. And there's another trade on top lane, but I think that Kled is losing this matchup very hardly. And right now, I think Aatrox might want to try to kill him. If he lands the full combo, Kled might be dead, but no, he's got his Carl back, so he's back to safe space. Renata is buffing mid as well as Nautilus is, so both of the teams are looking to contest mid a little bit. They are gonna meet each other, but... Oh, that's a fight between supports. But that didn't really change much. Renata lost some health and Nautilus used his shield, but Hecarim is chasing down the Nautilus in their own jungle. And there's another fight on top lane. Aatrox used his ult, Kled is on low HP, and I think Kled might be dead. Yes, that's the Kled who is going down on top lane first. So Aatrox has shown that the last game was just a fluke. As for the items, Aatrox already has the Serrated Dirk, and there's a fight in mid lane. Oh, that's Aatrox that's going down. Oh, wait, no, he has outplayed them very hardly. He has ulted them away, and now he's running away, but I think Kindred is gonna reach him with the auto attack. That's so close to kill. Yes, he killed her, and now she ults, and I think Hecarim is gonna go down as well, since Veigar has put a cage on him, and that's Hecarim going down as well to Veigar. That was a very good mid lane play from the side of MWS. Now that Veigar has scaled a little bit, and there's another fight on the top lane, but it's not going to do a lot this time. There's a bigger wave for the side of Kled, so he's more confident in fighting. But remember that Aatrox has already the Serrated Dirk, so he has a lot of damage. Now, Kled is going to check the crab from the side of to steal it from Kindred, but that doesn't work out. Kindred has taken another crab on the river, so they've got bonus vision there, and Kled is also fighting Aatrox right now. He's trying to regain the Scarl, he's one hit away from that, and he missed his Q, so the Scarl is still not there yet. He has to kill some more minions to get the Scarl back. Hecarim is doing his red, but there is a brush of the red buff warded, so they might spot him very soon. And there's a blue ping on the side of Herald, so I think they might want to contest it, or they are guessing that the Black Manta is gonna be doing it. So I think that they will contest the dragon buff there. Yes, that's gonna be another exchange. Dragon for the first dragon for the Herald. It's exactly same like it was the last game. The NWS has taken the first dragon and Black Manta has taken Herald. So they really want to exchange the Herald. I think Black Manta finds more value in the Herald than in the first dragon. And also this the first dragon is the mountain one. So the dragon is exactly the same for the team of MWS. And now Kindred is being contested, she's dead, and also Nautilus is being fought against. Veigar is trying whatever he can do to save him. But here comes Hecarim, Veigar flushes away through a wall, and Hecarim is trying to chase him down. But it ends only with one kill for the side of Black Manta. The difference in gold is 400 gold, so it's not a big difference, so everything might still happen in here. But the game is way closer than it was the game before. And Veigar steals the big chicken from Hecarim as well. So Aatrox has backed again. He has another part of his full item, so he's very close to getting a full item right now. Veigar has farmed like almost every minion up until now. He's 10 CS per minute, so he looks very strong right now. He might have reached a lot of stacks on his passive, and also they seem to be moving towards Kled. Kindred is surely moving towards top lane right now. Kled is playing very aggressively, but she's gonna be spotted on the ward, and Kled should walk away. Yes, Kled is walking away right now, but no, he tries to fight the Kindred. She just runs after taking the pink ward, and Kled is also disengaging. On the other hand, Aatrox has a really rough match on the mid lane. Whenever like he wants to farm, he's being chased down by Veigar back to the tower. It seems like Black Manta wants to take the bot lane tower, and all three members of bot lane and jungle are bot. So the Herald has been also casted there, and they want blue team wants to fight it. Renata has been ulted by Varus. She's been dealt a lot of damage. She ults right now. Varus is being in berserk. Veigar is tower diving Azir, but Azir has fallen. Also, the bot lane is being fought. Kindred has came to bot. Hecarim is dead. Sivir is going to be dead as well. Renata has been routed. And Kled is on very low HP as well. What is happening this game? Kled tries to fight. He picks up a fight. Aatrox has hit him with the third Q for a very big chunk of damage, and Kled has to recall right now. So the whole plan of Black Manta didn't work out. Aatrox doesn't want Kled to recall, so he pushes a little bit. And now Azir is teleporting towards top, but I think Aatrox is just gonna E over the wall and run away. That was a good good choice of Azir to try to save Kled from dying in case Aatrox wanted to try it, since he had flash up, so he could have tried something to kill the Kled. And now the game slowed down a little bit. Everyone is just farming up, getting items. Azir has already finished his Eclipse, so now he's going to deal a lot of damage as well as heal way more than he did before. So Kled is going to have a very rough matchup on top lane now, even more rough than it was before. Also, Kindred has finished her items, meanwhile Hecarim hasn't yet, and Veigar has finished his items as well. And there is a cage from on mid from and Azir is dead. That was a perfect cage from Veigar. Also, Kindred has been there to support her mid laner. Kled is moving mid to take up the farm so it's not lost, and bot lane is just pushing a little bit so they can go back. There's Nautilus and Kindred coming up, but Renata is recalling and Sivir doesn't feel very secure there. No, they are going back to lane, and Kled is gonna meet Kindred and Nautilus on mid. But he runs away and nothing really happens there apart from some chunking. It looks like both team wants to contest the dragon. Kled has been caught. He's being stunned now. He's in the second form. He has met the Varus. Kled is down. Now Hecarim is fighting Nautilus. Kindred is fighting Hecarim as well. Hecarim is going down, so it looks like the dragon is gonna go to the team of MWS right now. Aatrox has caught Azir. He's chasing him down. And Varus has hit his ultimate on Renata. What is happening this game? It's all over the place. And now Renata is going down. Yes, Kindred has caught Renata up. And now Kindred tried to save the Varus with her ultimate, but he just ran and wow, Azir just dodged the instant death by a millimeters actually. Kled is now trying to fight again. What is Kled doing? Kled is being caught. He has lost the Scarl by now, and now he is going to be down. What's happening? It looks like the second dragon is also going to the team of MWS, and now they have two dragons, and the soul is gonna be going to be Infernal Soul. So with that, they might even utilize their damage even more than they have before. Kindred is really smurfing this game. She's 911 and she's worth 700 gold. Full item, and also she hasn't recalled to the base yet. That means she has a lot of gold in her pocket. There's a safe TP from Veigar in mid to not lose the tower. And also, MWS is leading for 4000 gold by now. It's 15 minutes in, 16 minutes in, and they're leading for 4000 game. It looks like complete opposite of what was happening the last game, where at the 16 minute Black Manta was leading by us 4000. And now Azir is being cut, but he has run with his QE combo away from the oppression of Aatrox. Now Kled is on the side lane. He's gonna be met with Varus, so I think Kled is gonna disengage a little bit after he sees his enemy, but he might just want to take the tower because it's the shutdown goal for tower. Yes, he has taken the tower and got 500 gold for his team. Now blue team is taking the herald that Black Manta cannot respond to, unfortunately, so Hecarim is just gonna take the mark so Kinred doesn't get it, and that's all that's gonna happen. Azir is farming top. I think he's gonna push and recall or move somewhere else, probably recall, and bot lane is defending mid. Kled is also recalling, so the game has slowed down a little bit, but there's still 4,000 gold difference. Veigar right now has 212 AP stacked, so he's really far ahead if it comes down to that. It's only 17 minutes in and he already has 212 stacks. He's 2-0-6, that's I think 40 AP from just kills and assists, so that's a lot at this point of a game. Okay, the Black Manta team has finished their first items finally, but on the other hand, there's Renata Glask just caught. There was a flash from Nautilus, and there's fight between Varus and Kled, but Nautilus is coming. He's ulting the Kled. Varus is running to his team, and his team has come. Nautilus has put the Kled into the trap of Veigar, and Veigar has got the kill with his ultimate. What a perfectly played top lane. Top lane play from MWS right now. There's 1.5 minutes until Baron spawns, so I think that's gonna be the next objective soon for the blue team. Hecarim is trying to kill Kinred, but he misses his mark and hits the minion. He didn't hit the Kinred with his E. And now Azir is running away, but Kinred is still chasing them down. There's a lot of damage from the side of the Renata is going down. She actually got killed. And now Kinred is killing Sivir underneath her own tower. But no, that's Sivir who killed Kinred, and Aatrox has revenged his friend. There's 18-4 in the scoreline right now. Black Manta is getting obliterated at every step they try to do. Now Kled tries to fight the Veigar, but he gets into cage. Unfortunately, he got stunned by the cage of Veigar, so he just gives it another 3 AP to Veigar. And now there's another cage from Veigar, and Kled is trying to fight again. He's soon gonna lose Scar, looks like it. No, he has run away. Looks like Hecarim is doing the blue buff that's being marked for Kinred, so Kinred doesn't get even more ahead, but right now Kinred is the key player of MWS. She's 11, 2 and 5. She's really fat. She's 2.5 item in. Meanwhile, Hecarim has only Hydra right now, so there's a big difference between the jungler in this game, and it's being shown very hardly. Also, Veigar has picked up his Rabadon's Death Cap, so right now he might be reaching 700 AP mark. He almost has a 700, 686 AP from Veigar right now. That's insane amount for Veigar in 20 minutes of game. So let's see, does Black Manta has any plan, or will they try to win the next game? There's a try to pick on Veigar, but Veigar has put a cage. Kled has reached him with his Q, but the rope is gonna be broke, and there's a third dragon for the team of MWS. On the other hand, Black Manta has taken the mid tower with the bounty on it, but Sivir has met with the Aatrox. I think that might be her demise. But yes, she is dead. Now Kled is being caught as well because of that, and he's being ulted. But Renata tries to save it with the ult. Now Hecarim is being in the middle. He's getting ulted by Veigar, and Kled and Renata are running away from the blue team. Azir fights Varus. Varus is being very strong. Varus is winning 1v1 versus Azir. And the whole Black Manta team is being destroyed right now. Now blue team is going to contest the Baron because they have it for free. There's 30 seconds until Azir, 10 seconds until Hecarim wakes up, so they're not gonna be able to respond. Now Baron went down, they are like 8,000 gold ahead right now, so I don't think that Black Manta has any chance of winning this game, but it's League, so everything might happen. Maybe there comes a super fight, but unfortunately I don't see anyone super tanky on the side of Black Manta. Even Kled is going down like a butter. So now Veigar is going to pick up the blue buff to get his cooldowns and mana regen as well. They have cleared the top lane jungle. Varus is going for the red buff, and I think that MWS is gonna be preparing to finish the game very soon. Now Veigar has met the Azir. Azir is being ulted, and he is just dead with QW and auto attack. That's insane damage from Veigar. Now there's 3 members of MWS team on the mid, and they are trying to push the game further. Hecarim is doing his own jungle. He hasn't been spotted by Kindred yet, so they might meet each other at the wolves. Now Aatrox and Veigar are on the side lanes alone. Veigar has taken another tower. There's a Kled who wants to fight Veigar. He gets ulted, eat Q'd, and does a fight. Now Kled has very low HP. He's fighting the Veigar, but I don't think he's gonna win now. There's fight on the mid lane. Hecarim is trying to fight Varus, but he gets exhausted. Kindred got to ult after the Hecarim died, and now Azir has ulted Varus into his own team, but he cannot find his mark. Like, Varus is unkillable, Kindred is as well. The whole Black Manta team is dead. That's an ace for the MWS team. I think now they're just gonna finish the game, and that's gonna be it. There's 10 seconds until Kled and Hecarim are up. I don't think they will be able to defend that anymore. Veigar is using his TP to save up the minion, and that's a game over. Well played from the team of MWS. Well, that was a very well played game from Team MWS, and see you boys in another game in like 10 minutes. And here we come with another match. That's the third and last match for the Black Manta versus Maniac buff weakside. Let's see, is Kindred going to be banned this time? We've got Maniac buff weakside on the blue side again, and Black Manta on the red side, so there is Zeke's banned. I still don't. I think that Ziggs is being played by the mid laner. There's also a Kindred ban finally, so I think Black Manta is really afraid of that Kindred right now since she really popped off last game. So let's see, is Eli going to be left alone this time, or is it gonna be a ban now for the side of the Maniac buff weak side, so Linus cannot play it? No, Eli is being left. I think they want the Black Manta to play Eli this time. And Veigar is banned as well, so there's all the champions that have been really popping off last game are being banned. Let's see if the Aatrox goes through this time, because Aatrox has been also winning top lane very hard. There's a Nautilus pick for the third time in this on the side of MWS. So let's see, is Black Manta going to pick Eli straight on? Because I think they really would want to play that champion right now. Or maybe Mordekaiser, that has been played in the first game and was really strong into the Gwen that has been played. There's a Seraphine show up. There's a Seraphine picked. I think that's gonna be a support this time into Nautilus. But as everyone knows, Seraphine is being played on almost all of the lanes. So it might go somewhere else. That's very flexible pick right now. And the second pick from the Black Manta will actually be Sona, so that's probably Seraphine Sona bot lane. They really want to have that healing on bot lane. So we will see how is going MWS to respond to that. There's a Caitlyn hover from MWS, and Caitlyn is being picked. Caitlyn is still the only the AD carrier that has the most range out of all of them, with 650, I believe. The next champion after her is actually Annie with 625. So let's see, can they utilize the range of Caitlyn or will they not? That's also Shyvana in the jungle most likely. So they really have strong team right now. And that's Tristana, so wow, I don't actually know. Maybe that's a Seraphine mid, Tristana Sona bot lane, or maybe that's a Tristana mid and Seraphine Sona bot lane. That might be like they might be trying to funnel into Tristana here. There's a Vex ban from the side of Black Manta and Illaoi ban from the side of MWS. Kale is being banned as well, so Aatrox is left for now. But as far as I remember, Black Manta has the pick now, so they might be wanting to steal that Aatrox, but I don't know how good Black Manta team is with the Aatrox pick. And there is a Maokai ban as well. Maokai was a really pain in the ass in the first game for the team of MWS here. So let's see. There's 15 seconds to pick, and what pick is gonna be the fourth pick for the Black Manta? Here we have a Mundo. That's a Mundo being picked for the side of the Black Manta. So they really have a tanky front lane right now who can heal up very rapidly in the fights. So how is MWS going to respond to the Mundo? That's a Sion. That's a Sion top lane as well. So both teams really put a very tanky team this time on top. So I don't think top lane is gonna be the main place for things to happen. It's gonna be rather a very slow and painful top for both top laners. And there's Ari on the mid lane for the side of MWS. Ari, on the other hand, is very mobile peak, so she can go everywhere very fast with her ultimate as well. So she's super mobile mid laner. So let's see. That's a Garen. So that means Mundo is jungle and Garen is gonna be top into Sion. And that's Sona, Seraphine botlane and Tristana mid. Yes. So they are gonna try to funnel everything into Tristana. So they've got a front lane of Garen and Mundo, then Tristana to deal the damage and Seraphine Sona to keep them alive. On the other side, Sion and Shyvana are gonna be frontlining as well as Nautilus. They believe that Caitlyn is going to be dealing damage and Ari has to be very good at picking up the healers of Black Manta. So right now we're gonna go into a 3-minute break until the match starts and see you guys at the beginning of the match. And here we go, game 3, Black Manta versus Maniac buff weakside. Let's see how are the teams going to play this time. It's like, as I said in the pre-lobby, Black Manta is really looking to funnel into that Tristana. So we will see what how much will MWS try to shut down Tristana at the beginning, because if that happens, the game might be very one-sided towards the MWS team.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
There are early game trades as well from both teams. Mundo is hovering over, close to Ari, but they haven't seen each other. On the other hand, Mundo has hit his Q into Shyvana now. And they really want to trade on mid lane right now.
Minions have spawned.
There's a flash from Seraphine going on. The Seraphine has flashed away from Nautilus. So the bot lane of BLM has no flash on their Seraphine right now. If she gets hooked anytime soon after level 2, she might be dead very fast. So Mundo is starting at blue, Shyvana is starting at blue as well. So Mundo is gonna be puffing towards top, and Shyvana is gonna be puffing towards bot lane. So they really want to shut down the bot lane. Sona is being hit, Sona is taking damage from Caitlyn right now. Caitlyn is shooting, and Sona is at half of her health. Sion has started with W, that means he's gonna be scaling his health very early on. Let's see how the game is gonna be played out. There's not a lot of vision on the map right now. Bot lane is kind of warded for the blue team. The red team cannot ward anything right now since they cannot leave their tower. Top lane is warded for the side of Black Manta on the other hand, and also there is a blue ward on the Raptors, on the red Raptors. So Mundo is gonna be spotted right now, very soon. They should see him by now, and there should go a ping for the Sion to know that Mundo is pathing towards him. And Garen is, again, Linus is playing very aggressively these times. So let's see, what is he planning to do? The longer the game's on, the stronger the Sion gets. Also, the stronger Tristana is gonna get, so we'll have to see what happens. Tristana is pathing towards river to ward it, so in case Shyvana tries to take the crab, she's gonna be spotted on the ward. There's lots of damage going from the side of MWS into the Black Manta's bot lane. And now Garen has taken another tower hit. So he's on equal health to Sion, but Sion has no mana. And Garen is gonna regenerate his health due to his passive. So Shyvana is taking the bottom crab, Mundo is taking the top crab, so they are exchanging crabs. Shyvana is being spotted on a ward. She goes into the Black Manta jungle and tries to gank mid lane, I think. No, she recalls as well as Mundo does, and the Seraphine has been caught, but there is not a lot of danger included there. Tristana has also jumped away, and Sion has teleported back to top lane with a full health and probably an item. Yes, he has a cloth now. So he's less vulnerable to Garen right now. The Ari matchup for Tristana is gonna be really hard, since Ari can easily run away after level 6 from Tristana. So, and Garen is being chunked down right now, so he's gonna be chased down by Sion as well. But who is gonna win? I think that's a Garen who won. Sion has overdone his stuff. He tried too much and got aggroed by all the minions there were, and I think there were around 7 minions, so that's a lot of damage he has taken from minions. So Garen has ignited the top laner. Sion has no TP to get back to the lane, and now he's gonna be losing the whole wave here. Garen is recalling, Mundo is ganking bot lane, Nautilus is low on HP, he's flashing, and Caitlyn's also made to run away. So very well played from the side of Black Manta. They regained control on the game 3. Now Black Manta is pushing bot lane, so Black Manta bot lane can also recall, while MWS is losing the CS that has been built up here. Now Garen goes back to top. He checks if his cracks are still alive. On the other hand, Shyvana has stolen raids of Black Manta jungle, so there's one less Raptor camp for Mundo right now. And Garen is really aggressively trying to trade with Sion right now. Since Garen is level 6, he can easily kill him anytime he gets low HP. Playing perfectly on the edge of the... That's a flash from Garen and almost a kill. There was a little bit of damage lacking here. That was very well played from Garen here, but he lacked some more damage to finish off the Sion, almost dying himself. Now he popped the potion and the whole top lane is still... Not much is happening. Mundo is buffing top lane. He probably is going to get into the brushes, but no, he just walks over a ward, so he's being spotted right now. Sion knows what's happening and he's gonna fall back. And again, third game in a row, MWS is getting the first dragon. This time, on the other hand, it's gonna be the Hextech dragon, so MWS is gonna get some more attack speed here. Sion is still trying to farm slowly, as well as poking, and Mundo is still hovering over top lane. Tristana has found Shyvana in her jungle. She's going to kill Shyvana and leave the blue buff, or maybe take the blue buff. She actually takes the blue buff for herself and goes back to mid lane, where she loses only one minion for a kill. That was super worth of them. Actually, that was a misplay from Shyvana, because she hasn't checked the ward for brushes for wards, and here she went over a pink ward and died to Tristana. So, as I said, Tristana is gonna scale from now on. She's really gonna get stronger and stronger. And here, Caitlyn is getting caught. Tristana is fighting mid lane. She's getting kissed, and everything goes away. Nautilus is hovering towards mid, and top lane is still fighting. Sion is 2 levels down to Garen right now, 1 level. Still, Shyvana is top. She's fighting Garen. Garen has no flash, so he might be dead here. Yes, Shyvana is getting the kill. She also got level 6 right now, so Herald is gonna be going to the side of MWS here. Very, very nice played cross map from Shyvana. Even though she died to her own mistake, she has taken action to top. Now BLM is gonna take some plates off the bot lane, probably only one. Then Caitlyn is gonna come up and just clear the rest of the wave. Now Herald has fallen to the sides of MWS, so they might try to take some towers. Maybe there is a fight on mid. Tristana is trying to engage into Ahri, but that didn't work out perfectly. Now Nautilus is here trying to help his mid laner, and he's getting just chunked down. He has hit Tristana. Mundo is coming over. Nautilus is gonna go down probably. Or no, Shyvana has saved him. Now Caitlyn has moved also to mid lane. I don't understand what happened there, but okay. Now Mundo is gonna get the lower crab, most likely. Yes, he's gonna get lower crab. Shyvana is getting her red buff. And Sona is moving down to ward around Dragon probably, or maybe not. She just went to hover Mundo. Game is way slower than the games before. It's only 1-2 in 10 minutes. There's much fighting happening, but the teams are not going so dangerously into each other to die. So this game might be way slower, but I promise you that there might be a lot more action happening in the future. Garen is still aggressively trading with Sion, and seems like Sion is losing this matchup. Shyvana is hovering over bot. She tries to fight. Now there's gonna be 3 versus 3 on bot lane most likely. Mundo is still waiting on the plant to help the team. They signalize the ward. Mundo is coming up. He is gonna hit his first clever into Nautilus. Now he's running after Caitlyn. Caitlyn is dead probably. She cannot outrun, and she traded for Sona here. Sona has been killed by minions, and now Shyvana is pushing towards, and there goes the ultimate from Seraphine. Shyvana is going to go down. Mundo is low on HP. Mundo is dead as well. Ari is fighting. Ari is chasing, hitting, killing everything that moves here, and she also survives because of that. Very well played from the side of MWS. They have won the bot lane fight 4-4-2. Now Sion has picked up some tank items, so Garen is not dealing that much damage anymore. Sion has ulted Garen. Garen is getting tower hit. That's a slow for Sion, and let's see if can he catch the Garen. Both have flashes. He has hit, and Garen is dead. That's a perfect one-man play from Sion to kill the Garen alone. Both Sion and Garen has flash now, so both top laners have no flash. They will have to be very respectful towards the enemy junglers right now. Shyvana is clearing her jungle still. She really wants to scale because Shyvana is strong late game. Now there's fight happening. Nautilus missed the hook and hit the wall. Now Mundo is running away. Everyone is running away. Shyvana engages. Mundo is being hit and there's a stun from Sona. Sona is running away, healing up and trying to survive. Caitlyn ults. She's out of position. Getting hit by another clever. Sona is low HP. He got hit by a Q and now Nautilus missed his hook again. Tristana is on the river. She's 1 versus 3 here, so I don't think she wants to try it. But maybe Tristana has it. He got stunned, hit, killed. There was no chance for her. She got chain CC'd and just died. Now Ari is chasing towards Seraphine here. She still has 1 proc of ult, so she wants to try to kill someone here. She doesn't have flash though. And now Garen is still pushing on the tower. That's the 4th plate taken for the side of Black Manta on the top lane. So Garen, even though he dies, he still gets the money on the top from the plates. But there's another fight 1v1 versus Sion, and Garen is not dealing that much damage to Sion anymore since Sion has a lot of damage, a lot of tank items. His Frostfire Gauntlet is finished, and on the other hand Garen has no first item. He's also 20 CS behind, so that's a really hard matchup for Garen here. There goes the ult, and the Q got stopped as well, so Q goes on, and there's 1 HP Garen, and Sion's gonna chase him. He slowed him up with E, but he's not gonna catch him. Unfortunately for Sion, he hasn't catched the Garen here. Mundo and Tristan are moving towards top. Sion is now in the dangerous position, but Shyvan is also moving towards top. She's gonna spot the Tristana and probably fall back. Now Sion is in a safe space behind his tower, and Garen is healing up due to his passive, so was close for Sion, but didn't work out as planned probably. Shyvana is taking the crab so they can get more vision for the Herald that's spawning soon. I think that's gonna be the closest objective to be contested. Also, I haven't seen that before, but MWS has taken the 2nd dragon, so they have Inferno on their side, and now they are planning to kill the Garen. There's ult from Nautilus on Garen. Garen is being knocked up, and that's a Garen death. Kill goes to the Nautilus. Could have been left for Shyvana, but kill is a kill, so well played from the side of MWS. They caught the Garen that was overextending on the lane. Now Seraphine and Sona are trying to kill Caitlyn. Ult hits, and now Caitlyn has cleansed and flashed away. She survived. Holy moly, there's a lot of things happening here. But Tristana comes down bot lane. She kills Caitlyn, and now she's 1v1 versus Ari. Tristana has a jump, so she can jump away. What a play from Black Manta. Munda is now chasing down Ari. Ari has no ultimate, neither flash, so she might be in very hard position here. Bot lane tower is gonna go to the side of Black Manta right now. And mid lane tower is gonna go to the side of MWS here. So they have exchanged towers, and also Sion has taken the tower on top lane, and tower of Sion has also fallen some time ago. So there's 2-2 on towers, and the game is going on still. There's 2k gold lead for MWS team. Ari goes for the bot lane tower. She hits her E on Seraphine. Seraphine is very low HP, so tower is being still contested. So Ari is gonna push the bot lane right now. Seraphine cannot defend this tower. That's gonna be another tower for the team of MWS here. They are extending their gold lead even more, since the blue team tower on the mid lane is not hit at all, most likely. And there's an ultimate from Caitlyn, hit Mundo, so Mundo is being spotted right now. Now there's a very big wave on the top lane for Sion. Sion is going to catch it up, so he gets even more health than he has already. Sion has already stacked 600 health, so he really gets really strong. Now here comes ult from Sona. Caitlyn is being stunned and Tristana has got the kill here. So Tristana is 3-2-0. She has finished the Kraken Slayer and Black Manta is planning to contest the dragon here. Ari is recalling. Will they find her? I don't think so. They are not planning to find her. So Ari recalled safely and MWS is pushing down the mid. Garen is here. There's TP from Ari here. Garen is being caught. There's a big fight. Sion has TP'd as well. There is a stun onto the Mundo. There, everyone is hitting Mundo. Tristana is being left open. Tristana keeps hitting. Mundo is dying. Now Seraphine has been caught. Shyvana is running away. I think nothing else happens. There was no Caitlyn in this fight. Everyone is low HP. Tristana is being slowed down by Sion. Sion has hit. Tristana is being caught. Shyvana has died. Garen also died. And Mundo has been hit by something. Now it went 1-for-1. Tristana and all the Black Manta team is low, so I think that MWS is gonna get their third dragon here. So Nautilus cleared out the vision, set up their own, so in case Black Manta comes here, like now when Seraphine TP'd bot lane, they will know that something's happening. So let's see if MWS is gonna give up that, or they will just kill Seraphine, I guess. Yes, and that's a 1-for-1, but Seraphine is dead. Dragon is going to be contested. MWS is on low HP. Mundo is coming. Sona is here as well. Caitlyn is not gonna deal that much damage. Tristana has caught Kate. Kate has cleansed, but she's dead. Now Ari is trying to catch Sona, but Sona has ulted her away. Now there goes the last R from Ari, and I don't think she's gonna be alive for much longer. What a perfect play of Black Manta after losing a fight. Okay, looks like MWS is gonna set up some vision around Baron. That's the next neutral objective that's gonna be contested. So obviously they want to set up the vision first. So in case Black Manta thinks of it, they will know where they are around. Also, cracks are being contested, but the big raid is being stolen by Mundo, so he gets the most money out of it. Now mid lane is being defended. Seraphine has went Liandry's first, so she will be dealing damage as well in case of Tristana falling, but that's not gonna be a lot of it yet. But Tristana has 2 items, she fights the Sion, but Sion is super tanky with his items, so she cannot kill him that easily. He will just walk it off and go away. Nothing else she can do. She dealt some damage, but still Sion is a tank, and tanks are strong lately. Now, MWS is playing around Baron. They are starting the Baron. There's 4 of them here, and Sion doesn't have a TP, but he has ultimate up, so he can ult all the way down. They have been spotted on a ward. Someone has used a blue ward from the Black Manta team. But now they have found Garen. Sion is ultimating. He hits the Sona. Sona is being contested. There is an ult from Seraphine. There is a big whoobly 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 whoobly. And the Sona is being hit. Tristana also is dead from Shyvana being on the backline. And the only Garen is left. What a wombo combo from the team of MWS here. They stacked everyone up and all of them had a lot of damage here. Now the Baron is gonna go for sure to the team of MWS here. Since Shyvana still had her big farm, she had some more damage here, and here goes the Baron down. Garen cannot contest it. There's 10 seconds until most of the members of BLM, so that's another Baron for team MWS. The scoreline is very close, but still there's 5,000 gold lead for the MWS here. So most of the players have already completed 2 items. At least, sorry, half of the players have completed 2 items. Both top laners have 2 items. Jungler of MWS has 2 items. Mid laner of MWS has 2 items, as well as mid laner of Black Manta has 2 items. So the game is starting to look more aggressive. It's going to be look more aggressive from now on because everyone would want to utilize their main carries, but Tristana cannot find the good place to be in these fights. Last fight she was being caught. Now Sion is being caught on top lane. Garen wants to fight with him, and Sion has ulted the Garen. I think Sion is gonna be going down here, but 3 members of MWS is pushing down the mid, so Sion is not letting them recall fast enough. So I think that's gonna be an inhibitor for MWS, or rather not actually. There's still Ahri on bot lane, so they might switch their place to from mid to bot now and try to take the tier 2 tower on bot. But Black Manta is coming here. Nautilus sees Garen. Garen is being contested now. The fight is going on. Shyvana has ulted away. Garen is dead. Shyvana is in the middle of the fight as well as Ahri. Tristana has found the most damage on Ahri, and now Tristana is dealing a lot of damage. She lives with 1 health. Nautilus has flashed over the wall to survive, and that's a good fight from the side of Black Manta. The dragon is spawning soon. The blue team is being chased down, and it seems like they still want to contest the dragon as 3, but Shyvana is being contested right now. She cannot run away. She has no flash, and Nautilus has killed himself as well. What a play from Black Manta, being 6,000 gold behind. They still managed to win a fight. Perfectly played and executed by Black Manta here. So Black Manta has got the second Ocean Dragon here. So both teams are 2 dragons of the soul point, 1 dragon of the soul point and 2 dragons of the soul. So looking at this, Black Manta still has a chance. They started to utilize what they have prepared to before the game. So the Tristana as the main carry is playing backside, so she doesn't get caught. When Shyvana ulted almost whole team, Tristana was still free to attack and actually delivered a lot of damage here, killing Caitlyn and Ahri. Also Tristana picked up the last Whisper now, so she's gonna deal more damage to the tanks. And the healing from the Black Manta is also ridiculously strong. They heal so much damage, and now the blue buff is going to go to the side of Seraphine. And Tristana has farmed the bot lane. Now everyone is moving towards mid. So they will be trying to take some towers soon, but the game has slowed down a lot right here. since both teams are afraid to fight each other for now. Shyvana is trying to steal the red buff, but she has stolen the red buff with her smite. So Tristana is not going to get another red buff here. Tristana trades with Sion again, but she doesn't deal lots of damage to him still. Now 3 members of Black Manta are playing close mid bot, so they defend what they have to, since a lot of their towers have been lost and only 2 towers on the side of MWS are down. There are also no bounties, that means both teams are like around 4,000 gold difference between the both teams is. So, but still MWS is ahead a little bit. So I believe that MWS is still in the better position, but they have to utilize their damage better. They have to find the Tristana first, and then they will win the fight surely. Because apart from Tristana, Black Manta doesn't really have much damage left after that. Seraphine is not dealing a lot of damage. She has Liandry's and Rylai's, so she rather helps the team to deal little bits of damage as well as slow, stun and heal, but she is not doing that much yet. And Garen is also building way more tankier. And here comes, Shyvana has found Garen and dealt him half of the health bar damage actually, with just 3 hits here and E. So that's very strong Shyvana here. She's on 3 items as well. And Munda's passive has been hit down, so now he might get CC'd in the fights until the passive is gonna get back up. Sion is looking up for some play, and he has ulted, found Tristana. Seraphine is being contested, there's ult from Sona, ult from Seraphine has hit 3 players. Shyvana is dead, Sion is on the hill, they are running. MWS is running away, Tristana is keep hitting Sion. If she kills Sion, she gets the jump reset and she might chase down more people. Now Sion has respawned, he tries to kill Sona, but I don't think that's gonna be possible in his current state. Now ult from Caitlyn has also been played, hit Tristana for the half health, but now Black Manta is gonna go for the Baron and equalize the gold for themselves. Looks like MWS wants to try to open the inhib, but Garen already knows that and moves towards this side, so I don't think that's gonna be possible for MWS. Garen has stopped the minion wave, and now there is a Baron for Black Manta, and the gold is almost equalized. There's only 1,500 difference between both teams. Now both teams are gonna be probably just clearing the vision around, and then Black Manta should be the one on the offense this time, because they have a Baron buff they have to use, and there's a lot of towers for them to knock down and get the gold lead ahead for them. Now the dragon, the third ocean dragon is spawning soon, so both teams are gonna be contesting that. Ahri has went offensively, Munda is being cut, there's ult from Seraphine, ult from Sona. Shyvana and Nautilus are being constantly CC'd. Shyvana went in front ahead and she's dead. Now Tristana goes very aggressively. She's killing Caitlyn. Caitlyn is out of position. Caitlyn is dead. Now the Sion is only one left. He ults away. That's a 4-man kill for side of the Black Manta. They are 5-man strong. I think they might finish the game here. Now there's 1 tower down and Munda is doing the dragon. There's 30 seconds cooldown respawn on the side of the MWS, so here it goes. Black Manta, against all odds from being 7k gold behind, has gone to the 2k gold lead and now is pushing up for the base. They get the inhibitor here, but they cannot follow with Anif for now. So there's 3 ocean dragons for the side of Black Manta, as well as inhibitor on mid, and 3,000 gold lead for them. Now they will be pushing bot lane as well, since they still have the Baron buff. So that's gonna be a bot lane tower for Black Manta as well. And Garen is gonna find the Sion here, so Sion cannot cheekily go behind them. And Tristana is fighting Sion. Sion is being hit half health. Sion is being shrunk down and ulted by Garen. Sion is down. Now, Sion in his zombie farm is really annoying to fight against. He deals damage. And Tristan has killed Caitlyn, and also Ari is dead. That's another 3-man deaths on side of the MWS. I think that might be the end. Black Manta has won the second game. I think Shyvana has gave up. She's doing the red buff right now, so that's it. That's a win for Black Manta. Well played. Right now, the Nexus is going to be going down, I believe. So it is it. 2-1 for Black Manta in the best of 3 games. So well played, Black Manta, and well played, MWS. You have been playing very well. Both of the teams, very good games. Now, thanks for watching, and hear you the next time.